Okay, class. Settle down, settle down. I know we missed recess today because of the rain, but we're going to make the best of it. We're going to have a little snack time indoors, and we're going to read a book. This is the one that you guys voted on. So we're reading The Great Fuzzy Frenzy. Is everyone settled? Bobby, keep your hands to yourself. Do you need a fidget toy? Okay, go grab one. Is everyone good? You got your snacks? I think this is going to be a good book. Okay, we good? Settled? Alrighty. Let's start reading. The Great Fuzzy Frenzy. So on this first page, we have a giant dog with a ball. What's he doing? Okay. He's still got his ball in his mouth. Okay. So it looks like he's dropped his ball into the prairie dog hole. It says, "Violet, where's the ball?" Okay. Down it went. Boink, boink. Run for your life. Thump, thump. Oh, we have a little extra bit here. Watch out below. Rumble, rumble. Help, help, help. Aren't they cute? Plunk. There it sat, perfectly still. The prairie dogs waited, perfectly still. Slowly they crept out, inch by inch, dog by dog. A round thing, a strange thing, a scary thing. What should we do? Don't touch it. Is it alive? Shh. What is it? A thing? A good thing or a bad thing? Can you all see? Bobby, can you see? Stand back, boomed a voice. You act like gutless groundhogs, afraid of your own shadow. Oh no, it's Big Bark. Big Mouth is more like it. He's the meanest dog around. I thought he left town. Well, I'm back, growled Big Bark. So out of my way. Let me have a look. There's Big Bark with his bottle cap, hat. Okay. But before anyone could move, Little Squeak raced past Big Bark, reached out, and poked the big round thing. No, the crowd yelled. It's Fuzzy, said Pip. Oh, the crowd gasped. A tiny piece of fuzz was caught in Pip's claw. She looked at it, turned it, sniffed it, then she put it on her head. Look at me. Ah, the crowd sighed. Quit hamming it up, you half-pint hamster, snarled Big Bark. I'm in charge. But those prairie dogs didn't listen. They had to have fuzz. I like it. Me too. I want some. Do you? Oh, yes. So do I. So do we. So do they. Big Bark. Move over. Get out of the way. They charged past him and grabbed at the fuzz. It's funny, isn't it? The prairie dogs pulled it, puffed it, stretched it, fluffed it, tugged it, twirled it, spiked it, swirled it. They fuzzed their ears, their heads, their noses. They fuzzed their feet, their tails, their toeses. Big Bark was beside himself. Listen to me, you ridiculous rodents. Stop this fuzzy foolishness. Look at them, aren't they silly? But those prairie dogs didn't listen. They were busy being hot dogs and silly dogs, corny dogs and frilly dogs, top dogs, funny dogs, super dogs, bunny dogs. You're all nuts, you squirrely fuzz freaks, yelled a Big Bark, storming off. I like this superhero one. Isn't he cute? News of the fuzz spread from hole to hole, burrow to burrow, town to town. Soon prairie dogs from everywhere were coming to see that fuzz. They came, they saw, they picked. They twisted it, braided it, danced and paraded it. It was a fuzz frenzy, a fuzz fiesta, a fuzz fandango. The whole prairie was abuzz about fuzz. They're funny, aren't they? They picked and pruned and pulled and pitched. They pinched and pulled and pruned and picked. Until the fuzz ran out. The big round thing was fuzzless, naked as a plucked chicken. Some prairie dogs got a lot of fuzz, some got a little, some got no fuzz at all, and they were mad. Give me that fuzz. Why? Because it's my fuzz. Well, it was. Get that fuzz. Get that fuzz. There's the naked tennis ball and all of them fighting over the fuzz. Can you see it, Vicky? Okay, just making sure. Pulling, grabbing, swiping, nabbing, poking, jabbing. It was war. War between the fuzzes and the fuzz nuts. Their peaceful town was a battleground. It was a fuzz fight, a fuzz feud, a fuzz fiasco. I started this, moaned Pipsqueak. I have to do something. Everyone, stop. Stop fighting. But those prairie dogs didn't listen. The battle raged on, friend against friend, cousin against cousin, dog against dog, until no one was left standing. They were pooped, fuzzled out, fast asleep. Hours later, the prairie dogs began to stir. Uh-oh, where's the fuzz? I don't know. Where did it go? Someone has stolen the fuzz, cried Pipsqueak. Who did? He did. She did. You did. I did, barked a voice from above. I stole the fuzz. The prairie dogs froze. Then they raced up, up, up the long tunnel. There stood Big Bark, covered in fuzz from head to tail. I'm king of the fuzz, he snarled. Do you hear me? I'm king of the... Look at him. Isn't he silly? Here's the other prairie dogs. Swoop, the sky went black. What do you guys think happened? I guess we'll see. What happened? Where's Big Bark? Look, there he was, high above their heads, dangling from the talons of an eagle. You were right. No more Big Bark. The crowd cheered. Yay! Don't yay, he's one of us, yelled Pip. We have to save him. Would you like to be an eagle's lunch? No, the crowd yelled. Here he is. What kind of eagle is this, guys? That's right, he's a bald eagle. Big Bark, wiggle free, the prairie dogs shouted. Shake loose, hurry, we'll catch you. Big Bark twisted and turned, wormed and squirmed. At last he was free of the fuzz. Yay, the crowd cheered. Big Bark fell faster and faster. No, prairie dogs scattered. Get back here, yelled Pip. Quick, make a circle, hold out your paws. They ran left, then right, then left. Plop. You've saved me, Big Bark cried, but I stole your fuzz. Now it's gone forever. Good, said Pip Squeak. Fuzz is trouble, right? Yay, the crowd cheered. Friend hugged friend, cousin hugged cousin, dog hugged dog. We don't need fuzz, said Pip, but with the eagle around, we do need a watchdog with a big... bark. Big Bark rose up on his hind legs. Eagle's back. Bark. This is not a test. Bark. All dogs below. Bark. We have another little pull-out tab here. It says, the prairie dogs raced down, down, down the long tunnel. Look at them all. Phew, we made it. That was close. 3 cheers for Big Bark, the best watchdog ever. Yip, yip, yay. Yip, yip, yay. Yip, yip, yay. Just doing my job, Big Bark smiled. Are we ever getting tangled up with fuzz again? Cried Pipsqueak. No, the crowd yelled. No more fuzz. No more fuzz. And from that day forward, the prairie dogs lived happily and fuzzlessly ever after. Then the last page is the dog Violet. She's gonna drop another tennis ball down the hole. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Do you think they're really done with fuzz? I don't know. I think that's the end. Okay, guys, what did you think? What do we think of the book? Do we like it? Good. All right, everybody. Reading time's over. Snack time's over. Let's get back to our desks. We're gonna start our history lesson. I know, it's not as exciting as the groundhog story. But, you know, I'll try to make it interesting. All right, get to your desk. Come on.